Hello friends, I hope that you're doing well. As you can tell, I have a lot of things to share with you, so let's go ahead and get started with my current favorites. Hi friends, thank you so much for being here. I am so excited to share with you guys all of the things that I am currently reading, watching, liking, enjoying, and also some things that I just purchased. I love sharing with you guys. I feel like that I'm hanging out with some good friends and just sharing what I'm up to. As you can tell, these are my Summerween nails, and I wanted to wait to record this video until I took them off, but I am getting over that whole perfectionism, that things have to be perfect or this vision has to be exactly how I envisioned it in order for it to, in order for people to enjoy it. And I am just going with it. I am currently celebrating Summerween, and I just recorded a video sharing with you guys my Summerween favorites, so I will link that down below. And here are these little guys, which are the cutest. I opened them with you guys in that video. So these are definitely current favorites. So these guys are right here hanging out with us. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas, as most of you guys know. And I found and I collected all these little figurines, which are amazing, and I really love them. Kind of along the lines of those little guys, kind of along those same lines, my very sweet boyfriend got me these little figurines. This is the Disney 100 Years of Enchantment, and it has Maleficent, it has Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. I think, is this the dragon from Sleeping Beauty? I don't know where this little guy is from. I've seen him around, but I haven't seen that movie. We have the queen, the evil queen from Snow White. I also haven't seen this movie with this figurine. And then we have Peter Pan. So I am super excited. I love them very, very much. And I can't wait to arrange my bookshelf and set up all these little guys on there. I hope that the reflection is not too annoying. I have my lights going, and I don't want to take these out because there is quite a few of them, and I feel like we would be here forever. But I just quickly wanted to share them with you guys. It is definitely a favorite, and I can't wait to set these up in my bookshelf along with these little guys for Summerween. These have been just little touches, just little ways to romanticize life and to romanticize Summerween. For books, as you guys know, I am currently reading Tales You Lose, and I am loving it. This is by Carol J. Perry, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And I thought of a really cool way to track what I am reading, or I guess more so how much I'm reading. So we will get to that in a little bit when we get to the bullet journal part of the video. But along with that, I wanted to share some books with you guys. So here I have this new book. This is A Cowboy Country Christmas by Jeannie Martz. And it says it's filled with humor, heart, and real love. So I am really excited to read this. I think I'm going to read it for Christmas in July. So I'm thinking of doing Christmas in July towards the end of the month. And I will be reading this along with a few other Christmas books that I have shared with you guys in the past. So it says, there's no better time than Christmas to open your heart. Halt Callahan used to love the holidays, but getting dumped on Christmas Eve with a ring tucked in your pocket would turn anyone into a Grinch. Now he hates Christmas and all the holly jolly shenanigans that go with it. When he moves back to his cousin's ranch in Colorado, the last thing he expects is to come face to face with the one who got away in all her holiday cheer. And then Lainey McBride is all about Christmas, and despite running her family's ranch festivities while her grandfather recovers from a broken hip, she hasn't lost her holiday spirit. Not even when the horse that was supposed to offer snowy sleigh rides can't be found. She couldn't be happier to see a cowboy riding up with her missing horse, or more shocked to see that the cowboy is Holt Callahan. But the holidays have their own way of healing, and Christmas in Credence might be the merry magic that brings these two broken hearts back together. So It sounds perfect, Christmassy and cozy, and it's at a ranch, which is also summery. So I thought it was a perfect Christmas in July book. So I will be reading that for that. And then I also wanted to share this with you guys. I bought this for my boyfriend, and I think I'm going to read it after he's done with it. I have heard great things about this book. This is Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey, a New York Times bestseller. And where was I? My boyfriend just called. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I got this book for my boyfriend. It says unflinchingly honest and remarkably candid. Matthew McConaughey's book invites us to grapple with the lessons of life as he did, and to see that the point was never to win, but to understand. So my understanding is that this is an autobiography, and I hear great things about it. It looks beautiful, and I got it for my boyfriend. When I first heard people talking about it, I knew I wanted to get it for him. And so, yeah, I think he's really going to enjoy this. And I also got him this little figurine. I was in line to pay for this, and I was talking to the person in front of me, and she was really sweet, and she was sharing what she was getting, and I was like, oh yeah, I was like, no, I'm just getting this book for my boyfriend. And she asked me, she said, oh, is it his birthday? And I was like, no, it's just a because gift. And she was like, wow. And I don't know, she found that really amazing. But I was like, no, my boyfriend's the best, and he, you know, he spoils me all the time, and he enjoys giving gifts more than receiving gifts. So I've learned to tone down my gift giving when it comes to my boyfriend, because he just doesn't like having a lot of things. He enjoys spoiling people, and he enjoys experiences over receiving things. But I think he's really going to enjoy this book. I hope he does. And I definitely will be reading it after him. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Like I said, I also got him the most beautiful figurine. I got it at an antique shop, and it is a silver plated rabbit that is playing a saxophone. And if I can snap a picture of it, I'll share it here because he has it with him. So that's why I can't share it. Some other things that I got are these notebooks. I got these at Target, and I have, let me see if I have them nearby. These are my notebooks. These are the Dream It to Life notebooks and journals. This is the daily planner. This one says 2024 from last year. The new ones are not dated, but it's the same design. And then it is just an hourly schedule with your top threes, your to-do list, and today's wins, and then today's date. I use this all the time. This is how I accomplish everything that I accomplish. And this is how I complete projects. This is my bullet journal. And for this one, I just shared it with you guys. This is my Summerween spread, and we're going to be making some spreads right now. But yeah, so this is my bullet journal, and then this is my notebook. Here I brainstorm, I organize my goals, and I come up with game plans. I just shared a video with you guys of how I do resets and how I goal plan and get my goals organized and break them down into bite-sized pieces, and how I create actionable steps to see projects through and to complete things, and for my business, for my personal life. So I will link that down below. But I'm very precious with my notebooks. I love them very much, and these I will be keeping with me. So this is my current notebook, and as you can tell, it's pretty beat up. I think my lights are washing it out, but the corners are frayed. The top is frayed. These are spiral notebooks are designed so that you can easily rip out the pages, which means that even when you don't want them to, pages easily rip out. So for memory keeping and things that I'm actually going to keep and look back on, I prefer paperbacks. But these I use for brain dumps. These I use for just messily writing things down. This is not something I'm going to keep. I extract whatever is important from here. and then it goes in here, and then from there it goes in here, and then from there it goes in here, and then everything gets done. And these I keep with me, so these I can have for memory keeping and I can look back on in the future. This one gets tossed away. This is just blah. Messy writing and messy everything, so I needed to get a new one, so I got these two from Target. And for this, I get notebooks that I don't care about, notebooks that I am not going to be precious with. So these notebooks are not, they don't inspire me. They're not beautiful. They don't have beautiful designs. They are literally just purely functional. But I need these because if I don't have these, then I keep everything in my brain because I don't want to add messy writing and crazy scribbles to my precious notebooks. So this helps me clear up mental space. So this one is college ruled, which I prefer. This is a composition notebook and it's wide ruled. Not my preferred, but I actually got this one for my boyfriend, and he doesn't really care about the size of the lines. And like I said, I love getting him like little things whenever I get something for myself. He's not a big notebook person. He's a very, very practical guy, and he is more about taking action than planning. So he just uses his phone and you know, if he needs to write something down. But I still got it for him. If he doesn't use it, it's okay. I will use it. Like I said, I use this to brain dump, and they get messy and ugly and torn up, just like this one. Can you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see. Like, let's compare this new one with this old one. Let's see. The lights are washing them out and they're making them look nicer. But this one is all bent and creased and peeling from the edges and almost completely filled, and yeah, and the coils are all bent. So I don't know. This is a new one. Can you tell the difference? So this one will get beat up, and this one, pages will get torn out, and I will eventually throw it in the trash. I don't care about these notebooks. I just thought I would share that is something that I got. And like I said, I just recorded a video of what my planning system is and how I accomplish goals, and it is the mid-year reset. So I will link that down below if you guys are interested. I will also link anything else that I mentioned in this video. Okay, another current favorite that I'm super excited about, like I said, right now, it is Summerween. And it is my the Summerween Dream It to Life journal. And I am so excited. It is inspired by the Mexican holiday, Day of the Dead, which is perfect because it's cozy, but it's also spooky. So I will share some pictures of it here, and I cannot wait to get it. So that is a definite favorite. Along with that, another current favorite is my Summerween t-shirt. I love it so much. It is by Dream It to Life, as you can see right there. And I am so excited. I designed it in this beautiful, like, worn out black color because I wanted it to look vintage, and it has this spooky red splotches and this creepy, like, Grim Reaper guy here and a haunted mansion in the background, and I love it so much. I will share some pictures. We just had a photo shoot to add pictures to my website, and you can get it on Etsy. I will link it down below, and I love it so much. I have worn this shirt with black biker shorts. I have worn it with black flared leggings. I've worn it with jean shorts and black sheer tights and combat boots. And oh my gosh, it's really a vibe. I love it so much. I'm really squeezing every drop out of Summerween and romanticizing the summer. So this has been an absolute favorite, and it is so soft. I can't wait for you guys to try it. I love it. Along with that, another favorite is my new tote bag. My very sweet boyfriend got me this tote bag. I told him that I needed a new book bag, and he got me this one from a local cafe that is called Blacksmith, and it is ginormous. It is huge. And this is the other side, and I want to get a bunch of patches for it so that I can decorate it. I also want to get some charms for it, and then I want to get a bunch of stuff to fill it with. So that video is coming up, so be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that. And then I wanted to share with you guys the art that I am currently working on, what I am currently working on in my sketchbook. So I am making, so this is it right here, and I think the lights are washing it out, but it says I believe, and then I created this watercolor background, and then I made all these stars. I love drawing stars that look like they're dancing. So I have all these little stars all around it, as you guys can tell. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's in pencil. And then I just added a whole bunch of clouds, and now I need to go back in there and add another layer of color and then outline everything. And I am super excited. I love it very much. So that is the art I am currently working on. And then I thought that we could work on a spreadsheet. And I thought that we could work on a spreadsheet for all my currents. So things that I'm watching, listening to, because this is where I keep all of my journaling pens, because I want to keep track of the things that I am enjoying, and I don't want to feel like life is just passing me by and like I don't know what's happening, I don't know where my time is going. So let's work on a very fast, very easy, very fun spread. All right, we'll see. We'll see where we go with it. I have a whole bunch of stickers. These are the Happy Planner sticker books that I have. I'm trying to go through them. I've been using them, as you can tell. I did this Summerween spread with them, and they're not sticking, and they're new, but I've had them for a really long time. So that's just a reminder that we need to use our stuff and we need to use it fast. So I want to use as many of these as I can. So let's go ahead and do that. Another thing I want to start doing in my bullet journal is drawing more. I tend to do one or the other. So I only draw in my sketchbooks, and then I only use like stickers and, you know, for stickers and stuff for my bullet journal. And I want to be more fluid, and I want to have more fun. Like I said, I'm very precious with my notebooks, and I want to enjoy them, and I want to create messily, but create. So let's see. I already did one for Christmas in July. I did a spread for Christmas in July. I'll show it to you guys in the next video because we're not there yet. I am still in Summerween. So I don't know how should we decorate this Christmas? I mean, how should we decorate this July currently? So what I'm thinking is, let's write July here. So something like that. And then so something real simple, kind of like that. And then let's do July, and then down here let's just write current. Currently, currents. How would that be? I want to not overthink things, and Just go with it. So we're going to do currently. Currently in July. So let's write it up here. Currently.